My wife got pregnant by her lover, demanded I raise the baby, or forget her. Now that I've chosen divorce, she's begging me to stay. Hello, Reddit eyes plus here. I always thought our marriage was unbreakable, a bond forged through years of shared dreams, laughter, and challenges. We had been through so much together, and I thought we'd weather any storm. That illusion shattered the day Mia sat me down, her hands trembling as she clutched a glass of water. "I'm pregnant," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. For a moment, the world felt lighter, brighter. We had been trying for years, and I had longed for this moment. But the joy in her eyes wasn't there. Instead, there was fear. "I need to tell you something else." Her words carried a weight I wasn't ready for, and then she confessed. The baby wasn't mine. I felt the ground fall away beneath me. The words hung in the air, each one sharper than the last. She had been having an affair with someone from her office, a man I had only met once at her company party. He was charismatic, confident, and now the father of my wife's child. "I'm sorry," Mia said, tears streaming down her face. "It was a mistake, but I love you. I need you. We can get through this." I didn't know what to say. My heart ached, my mind raced, and anger bubbled beneath the surface. Then she added the ultimatum. "If you love me, you'll accept this baby as your own. If not," she paused, swallowing hard, "then you can forget about me. About us." Her words cut deeper than the affair itself. Was this love? A plea wrapped in manipulation? I stared at her, searching for the woman I had married, but all I saw was a stranger. I spent weeks in turmoil. Friends and family had no idea what I was going through. How could they? This wasn't the kind of betrayal you aired to the world. I tried counseling, praying, and even blaming myself. Had I worked too much? Neglected her needs? But then I realized something. Love wasn't supposed to feel like a chain around my neck. It wasn't supposed to demand I compromise my self-respect or take on burdens that weren't mine to carry. So, one evening, as the sun set, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple, I told Mia my decision. "I can't do this," I said, my voice steady despite the storm raging inside me. "I can't pretend this is okay. I can't raise a child that isn't mine, not under these circumstances. I'm filing for divorce." Her face crumbled, her tears falling like rain. "You're just going to leave? After everything we've been through?" "Yes," I said firmly, "because everything we've been through doesn't erase what you did. And it doesn't change the fact that you gave me an ultimatum instead of a choice." The weeks that followed were a whirlwind. Lawyers, paperwork, dividing assets. It all felt so clinical. Mia, once composed and confident, turned into someone I barely recognized. She begged, pleaded, and even promised to cut ties with the man she had the affair with. "Please, Alex," she sobbed during one of our final conversations. "Don't leave me. I made a mistake, but I can't do this without you." "You already did it without me," I said, my voice heavy with sadness. "This wasn't a mistake, Mia. It was a choice. And now, I'm making mine." It wasn't easy. There were nights I lay awake, wondering if I had done the right thing. Memories of the good times haunted me, tempting me to reconsider. But every time doubt crept in, I reminded myself of one thing. Love without trust isn't love at all. Mia eventually gave birth, and the baby boy, though not mine, was beautiful. I saw pictures online, posted by mutual friends. She named him after her father, a man who had always disapproved of me. A cruel irony, I thought. As for me, I started over. It wasn't glamorous or dramatic. It was quiet, slow, and full of small victories. I found joy in little things, hiking trails I had always wanted to explore, reading books I had put off, and reconnecting with friends I had neglected. One day a mutual friend reached out. "Mia's struggling," they said. "She's asking about you, says she still loves you." I thanked them for the update and moved on with my day. Mia's struggle was her own, just as my healing had been mine. The truth is, I did love her once, deeply and completely. But love doesn't always mean staying. Sometimes it means knowing when to let go, and so I closed that chapter of my life, not with anger or resentment, but with the understanding that some storms aren't meant to be weathered. They're meant to wash you clean, so you can start anew.